Okay. Okay. So I was telling, when you after defining and declaring structure variable, next one is how to store values inside the allocated space. So next, already I told you how to initialize structure variable. Inside the definition part, structure member cannot be initialized because memory is not allocated. Only when you declare a structure variable, only you can do the initialization. That is only possible. Next one is how to do scanning, or how to read structure members are. See, I have many structure members, that is student name, semester, student USN, four subject marks and average. And I have declared a variable called as S1. Means I'm going to read only one student information and storing in the structure. So when I am saying S1 as a structure variable, S1 is a student one. To read his name and store his name here only in the first slot only. If you want to store student name, okay, here only. So what you have to do is you have to use a operator to access the structure member. To access structure member, operator used is dot operator. Okay, what is dot operator? Why we use is, here structure variable is s1 dot, that's lowercase s1, structure variable dot. If I write name, means you can access first slot in the structure S1. So how to access structure members is structure variable dot operator and structure member. Dot operator is used to access structure member. So S1 is structure variable and name is structure member. Dot operator is used to access structure member. Okay, so if you are using structure variable, dot is the operator to access structure member. Now if I want to access semester of student 1, you have to say s1 s1 dot sem. Okay, s1 dot usn, everything is lowercase. S1 dot m1 s1 dot m2 to access second marks. S1 dot m3. Okay, no dot after m3. S1 dot m4, like that. S1 dot m5. Next, S1 dot avg. If I write like this is a way you can access the structure member using structure variable. Okay, dot operator, first field is structure variable dot operator, next structure member. If you write like this, you can go to that particular slot. Either you can write the name inside that, or you can fetch the data from that slot. That is how you access the structure member. Okay, so that is what they have given here, accessing structure member using a dot operator. Okay, now consider have declared, and these are all empty now. I will ask user to enter student name, semester, USN, five subject marks. How do I ask? I have to write a print statement, and I will say enter student information, like that. I will give one heading, and he will start entering. For entering, I have to say printf, now enter name, student name. That heading, when it comes, student name should be entered by user. That has to be scanned and kept where. What is the data type of name? It's character array. So character array means format specifier is yes, string. And when you are reading a character array, no need to use ampersand of array name. You can just say array name, because I told you base address of your array is same as your array name. So you can just write percentage s comma. Here you have to write, if I write just name, you cannot access structure member. If it is just an array, you can write like this. But how to access structure member, you have to write structure variable dot name. Here you have to write s1 dot name. Okay, next I'll say printf enter usn, sorry, sem. Okay, then when user enter, that has to be scanned and you are going to enter what is the data type of semester. It is int. So where you have to store percentage d comma, where you have to store ampersand of, you cannot write sem, you have to write s1 dot sem. That is the difference between normal variable array and structure variable. So you have defined a user defined structure variable to access the member variable dot the member name is must. Okay, that is how you do for the rest of the members also. Okay, so if I want to do addition of marks, how do I do addition of marks? So I want to find out average. For finding out average, I need to find sum. Correct? I need to find sum. So sum equal to, I cannot write m1 plus m2 plus m3. Those are all not my members. So I write s1 dot m1 plus s1 dot m2 plus s1 dot m3 plus s1 dot m4 plus s1 dot m5. Okay, this is how you find sum. How do you find average? Average is a structure member. It's not outside your main. Why we have kept average inside structure is, if I want to read more than one student information, I have to have a field in the structure for individual student only. Like student X, if I read student X information, his 5 subject marks and average should be there inside that memory only. I cannot take out from that memory and keep it in locally inside main. Okay, so average is s1 dot avg, that is equal to sum divided by 5. This is how you do. So only thing you have to remember here is arrays are used to store homogeneous elements. So if I want to store heterogeneous element, means different type of data, I have to use structures. To use structures in C program, I have to deal with three things. One is definition, declaration, and how to access structure member. Definition is to specify what are the fields you need to have inside the structure. It will not allocate memory. Declaration is to allocate memory to the all the members in your structure. Okay, when you declare a structure variable only, you can allocate memory. Now how to access structure member is structure variable using a dot operator and structure member. Wherever you do reading, you do any updation, you do printing, wherever you use the structure members, it should be with the structure variable and the dot operator and the member name. Then only you can access this particular slot in the memory and do the data manipulation. This is all about your structures, reading, writing, and updating or doing any manipulation. What is definition, what is structure declaration, and how to access, why we use dot operator. So